Welcome to the newest episode of Penny Sleeve Society. We're happy to be back with all of you, and we're eager to discuss the things going on in the Pokemon world.
There really is a lot to talk about right now. I feel like there are so many ways to play this game and enjoy Pokemon these days. It can be kind of overwhelming. I mean, if you're like us and you like to enjoy a little bit of everything, it's like overwhelming.
For sure. That's why we're here, for us to have a way to digest, discuss, and break down everything going on in the Pokemon world. And of course, to build a like-minded community of people who enjoy Pokemon in whatever form you may do. Connecting card collectors and mobile trainers alike. While we're here, that's the way to have a digest, discuss, and break down everything going on in the Pokemon world and to build a like-minded community, connecting card collectors and mobile trainers alike. Scarlet Violet 9 Journey Together was recently announced. Prismatic Evolution is just days away from releasing. It's coming to TCG Pocket, as well as new card rarity types, and also a few little sprinkles of nuggets for Pokemon Go. What do you think about that?
Sounds good. I'm ready to get into it. Whether you're watching us live now or whether you're watching us later, please like, subscribe, comment, and share, or leave a review on whatever platform you're consuming us on today. We truly enjoy the support, and we're looking forward to building a community to engage with.
Yep. Be on the lookout. We're going to be releasing videos, shorts on all your favorite media platforms. And for now, let's just go ahead and dive right on into Scarlet Violet 9 Journey Together. Had a release day announced last week, and it sold out instantly. Next was Scarlet Violet 8 Prismatic Evolutions. The release is just days away. Let's journey together. Came as fast as it went.
Thursday morning, woke up to the news that Journey Together was a thing, and it was going live on the Pokemon Center, for the Pokemon Center exclusive.
And naturally was gone.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Did you get any?
Nope.
Me either. It wasn't for lack of trying, though. It wasn't for lack of trying.
No.
Again.
That wasn't for lack of trying. It was hanging out on, it's still hanging out. The packs are still available for pre-order on GameStop, surprisingly. So that's always nice.
Booster packs.
Yeah, just like a $5 pack. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you're into that, as far as recording this right now, they're available. So you could give it a shot. But, I mean, we'll see. We got a handy-dandy graphic up on our screen.
159 cards before Secret Rare. So it should be a more than 180 along with the Secret Rares. 40 plus trainers Pokemon. We're going to talk about that in a second and what the trainers Pokemon are. 16 Pokemon EX, 11 illustration rare, 6 special illustration rare, and 3 hyper rare gold edge cards. There's more than 30 Pokemon and trainers cards with special illustration on them.
Well, no, it's coming actually for the first time to Latin American Spanish.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's the first time it's going to be.
Yep, that's how
really
I
cool.
understand it or read it. So
okay.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
As far as I understand it, was only in English, or at least the physical cards, not Pocket, were only in English and Japanese. And now they're going to be in Latin American Spanish.
I really like that.
Yeah, more to collect.
More to collect, and more people can collect.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I'm happy for more people in our community, of course.
You know, we can look forward to maybe some more stock coming to certain retailers. I don't believe the Pokemon Center really ever restocks for the pre-sale. There's a chance that we might see additional pre-sales at other retailers like Best Buy and Target, stuff like that. So be on the lookout.
Keep an eye on our video in a few minutes when we talk about Prismatic Evolutions. We have some tips and tricks for how to get a hold of stuff on release day if you weren't able to snag a pre-order.
Absolutely. I mean, first of all, there's a lot of secret rares, obviously, and both Journey Together and Prismatic. We're going to talk more about Prismatic in a minute and the different cards in it. But what do you think about the pack art and stuff for Journey Together? I mean, because this is our first look at it.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah, I like the color scheme.
I think it's pretty. I've been enjoying the Friends, the trainer look. I enjoy the possibility of having more. I don't know. I like it. And also the more trainers. I've also been enjoying like the Horizon series, those cards. I've been really enjoying those. I hope that it's kind of similar. I don't know. I love all of them together, working together with their Pokemon and just being fun. And also, I think if we looked here, it's kind of going to be a similar scenario to how Gym Heroes was, right?
Yeah, so I mean, the first set that actually featured trainers Pokemon was the 2000 set Gym Heroes. And it featured Pokemon like Sabrina's Gengar, that we have up here, Misty's Magikarp, Misty's Gyarados. And so that was the first set to feature trainers Pokemon. And it wasn't the last. There's been several since then. I think the most recent set that had trainers Pokemon in it, or owners Pokemon in it, was Paldean Fates, I believe.
That was a banger.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it was Paldean Fates. But definitely, we have up here the Sabrina's Gengar featured, because for me, I feel like that's one of my most favorite of the trainers Pokemon. I just think it's a really, really nice card art and just cool in general. So it's kind of cool to have those. The thing with these is that you can't just evolve, Sabrina's Gengar from a random Haunter and a random Ghastly. You have to actually have Sabrina's Ghastly, Sabrina's Haunter, and then Sabrina's Gengar in your deck in order to evolve it all the way up to battle with it. So nice. This is where the concept of the trainers Pokemon came from, is the original release of Gym Heroes in 2000.
And in these sets, when they've done a Gym Heroes or a companion set like this, similar to you said it's Paldean Fates, those sets have always been pretty hot sellers. So there's some pretty good speculation that this was going to be one flying off the shelves, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you go back and look at, I can't remember, I think we talked a little bit the other day about what that Sabrina's Gengar card is worth these days. It's definitely, there's definitely some value to it. And I think there's some potential there for it to have some lasting value.
Its bottom floor has stayed at about $90 pretty consistently, but since TCG Pocket came out, it has surged to a smooth $250, lightly played, ungraded, 250.
I'm sure a graded one is like a PSS 10 graded is.
I could assume it's going to be a pretty penny, but
yeah.
It is a first edition Gym Hero. So I mean, moving forward, we don't have as much information about the cards for what the cards would probably be on Journey Together, based upon what's released out in Japanese sets a couple of months ago, and what's coming up later this month for Japanese players. But I don't see anything out there as far as English versions that we can just look and show you for now.
Yeah,
so
and I mean,
I'm excited for when we're gonna get to see what they look like.
Yeah, and we'll be on the lookout for it. It becomes available. You can definitely look at some of their Japanese sets that have already been released, or they're going to be released later this month, and get an idea on the Journey Together for sure. And like I said, we'll be on the lookout as more information comes out. We'll have that for you here. It comes out in March, so there is some time left. This just came out on Thursday. That this card set was going to be coming out. So
it comes out this Thursday.
Yeah, exactly. So this
Friday.
Yeah, so this Friday, January 17th. This is what we really want to focus on here, is the Prismatic Evolutions, obviously.
People have already started opening these and getting them in their hands.
Yeah, have they?
Yeah. I've seen some good YouTubers that have gotten a hold of some English sets, and it's looking sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. Obviously, like before, or like this time around with Journey Together, we also failed to get our hands on pre-orders for Prismatic Evolutions, and I'm personally not willing to pay the additional fees. We're going to talk a little bit more about that later, to buy it up front. So I'll get my hands on it eventually. The goal is for us to try to get our hands on it this week, actually.
Yep.
So we do have it coming out this week. There are to be stocked in several different places. Some of the big box retailers, Walmart, Target, Best Buy especially, Barnes & Noble, Walgreens, CVS, they could actually start releasing stock earlier in the week. They get the stock in, they'll start putting it out. So it could be available as early as maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You want to be on the lookout in your local big box retail stores. It is going to be challenging to get your hands on this. So, I mean, your best bet's going to be to show up whenever they open in the morning, and that you get lucky, really.
Yep. Allegedly, there is a lot of shops that are only getting about 15% of their requested stock. It's mainly big box retailers that are apparently getting a hold of the product. So your local card shop may not have as much stock as they would like if they were able to get a hold of any. So it's going to be a hard one to get a hold of, and we're putting our stock into GameStop is going to be in the U.S. is I feel a good mix between a big retailer and a shop that's kind of niche enough that most scalper folks maybe going into Walmart or a larger retailer, Sam's Club, whatever, and getting their pallet worth, whereas maybe a smaller GameStop might not be a problem. Some tips for you if you wanted to. Speaking of that, we were talking about going and getting it on Friday. We want to try to get out there in the morning, maybe vlog it, get some good videos. Subscribe if you're interested in that. We're going to have it for you. We're trying to put our stock into GameStop. However, some tip for you is Pokemon Center typically on drop days at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and or 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time drops these on release day. So keep an eye on Pokemon Center and be refreshing the page. Give yourself your best opportunity. Have your login already set up. Add your credit card to the website. Be ready to check out because everybody and their bots and their grandma's bots and their sister's bots are going to be on there trying to get a hold of these cards because they're going to be shaking things up. They're going to be valuable and people are going to want them. So I hope that you can take this knowledge and
crash the site again.
Yeah, we're probably going to the site's probably going to be not doing too well, but hopefully with this knowledge you can be out there, go to the website, your retailers that you feel would give you the most chance to get a hold of it, and do your best. And like Zach was saying, just try, be patient.
Yeah, be patient. I mean, first of all, I mean, you can talk this week. People at your local shops, maybe at GameStop, go and just ask them. Say, hey, are you guys anticipating getting any of the Prismatic Evolutions in? If you do, when are you going to be releasing it? How are you going to be releasing it? When would be the best time to be here? Just ask them. You might be surprised. You might find that you get more information that way and be able to get your hands on the set. That's what we're planning on doing this week. Is kind of filling out our
some recon, light
recon. little light recon to fill out our local area here and see if we're able to maybe get a little bit of a plug somewhere. So that on Friday morning, whenever we go out to try to get Prismatic Evolutions, maybe we have an idea of where to go, what time to be there, and all of that. And we're definitely going to share that experience with you guys. Okay. I think it's important that we, there's been a lot of talk. I don't know if you've seen, there's actually been a lot of talk about some retailers choosing not to actually stock this product because there's obviously, some problems with like scalping, stuff like that, which I think it creates an environment that is
almost like the PS5. They wouldn't even put it on the
it's
shelf.
like a Black Friday or something. Like, it creates this environment that it could be hostile or dangerous to employees or, even people who just want to go out and try to collect this set, so be patient with the employees. They probably, your employee at Walmart or Target, they probably don't even realize or understand how popular this Pokemon card set's going to be. They don't even know.
Just another.
They don't know anything about the product, you know.
It's just another set of cardboard to put on the shelf.
Yeah, they don't know about that. Obviously, anticipation's high. Right, and so it can be frustrating for us. Obviously, we want to go out there and we just want to collect it. I think we were talking, and I really would like to just get an ETB. I know that you have something you want to get.
Yeah.
I think we both want it, but
I don't know what it is. I just want that binder. I want that binder so bad. I want an ETB. I want it, but honestly, I'll take whatever I can get.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy a pack. I'm not gonna buy singles for. Single packs. I'm gonna buy either an ETB or that little EV binder, that EV collector binder. I'm so interested in that. I don't know what it is. Just want it.
Yeah, it'd be cool for sure to get our hands on the binder, the ETB. Obviously, there's 4 different products releasing on Friday. So you have the binder, you have the ETB, and then I think you have booster packs. Boxes, not booster pack.
Booster pack, and I think like a promo box or something.
Oh, there's a promo box too.
No, not a promo box. My bad. That's the little binder that's going to be in some retail packaging, ETB packs, and there was something else.
Is that a poster box?
Maybe.
I think it's the poster.
That's
the poster box product that's releasing this Friday as well.
Yeah.
So, and you might be able to get an idea of what, again, if you go and talk to the employees, you might be able to get an idea of what stock they're going to have in their stores.
Yep.
So that's definitely what we're going to do.
Don't go out there and push people over. Be bad about it. We want to show that this community is we we don't want to get bad like we as a community don't want to get a bad rap, get on the news and showing everybody fighting over these things. If your local scalper is there and they pick up the entire pallet or a pallet or box and just shove it in their cart, just be civil, and maybe you could be like, hey, can I just have one of those? Like,
just let me get one.
Please, sir, can I have one? But in reality, as we've seen and we talked about in the past, we have a local fella that just comes around. He will just walk into the store, buy the entire amount of stock right when the store opens. He'll be waiting outside the door. So we're hoping we're going to beat him.
That's the plan.
We're gonna do the recon. We're gonna get there early, and we're gonna beat him. And he's gonna watch us get one whole ETB, and he'll have one less ETB to sell, and that's enough for us.
I know our little $50 ETB. He's probably gonna try to sell for 120. Who knows?
They're like 160 on there right now. It's ridiculous.
Saw people immediately whenever that was crazy. Whenever the Journey Together set came out. Within hours, they had them on eBay for like $650.
Yeah, and they haven't even gotten hold of them yet.
Confirmed pre-order.
Oh,
that's
my
crazy.
Gosh. And then the pre-orders are getting canceled because there's so many of them. How do they even know they're going to have them? But alas. I think, though, I want to talk about some of these cards, though. There's new rarity types, or not new rarity types, but different holographic types that I think we were going to look at.
Yeah, in the Japanese version, in the Japanese sets, they have the Pokeball and the Master Ball cards, and actually that's actually coming to the English set with Prismatic Evolution. So we're going to see 3 different types of not reverse holos. We're going to see 3 different types of holo sets in the Prismatic Evolutions, in the Prismatic Evolution TCG.
So describing this for the folks that may be listening on audio here, what we have on the screen is, on the left is a normal holo that just kind of has like the cog wheel, or it's a reverse holo.
It's a reverse holo, yeah.
So it's the normal, it's got the cog wheel in the background. The far right, that pincer has a standard a Pokeball holo, or reverse holo, I'm sorry. And then the one in the middle, this is that new one that there is a Master Ball on the holographic reverse side. So that means that some of these cards could have a reverse holo, a holo, then a Pokeball holo, then a Master Ball holo.
And you're not even thinking about like there's also, of course, the normal version of the card itself too.
Oh, I'm sorry, the normal version of the card.
Normal, reverse holo, Pokeball, reverse holo, and Master Ball, reverse holo.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot coming in this set. So the Master Ball reverse holos, they're only going to be coming for the actual Pokemon cards. I think that's 113 total cards. So there's 131 cards in the main set. 49 secret rares, which is a lot of secret rares. I mean, that's a lot of secret rares for a set. Yeah. That's crazy.
And of course, this is an evolution set.
So I mean, this is an evolution set. So and we're gonna talk about some of the chase cards in a second.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of good.
Which
chase
you should
cards.
already know. Oh. There's definitely going to be some big chase cards in this, but this is an evolution set, which probably, sends it through the roof anyway. It being an evolution, the Moonbryon and stuff like that.
Yeah, but now you got a Moonbryon of SIR, a Moonbryon Master Ball, a Moonbryon Pokeball, a Moonbryon Reverse Holo.
Yes.
Sorry, go on.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna have to do them all. No,
it's a lot of cards to collect.
They're so expensive.
So only the Pokemon cards themselves. There are actually 67 Pokemon available in the Master Ball Reverse Holo. And then all of the cards, all of the standard cards in the set, the 113 standard cards, are available in Reverse Holo and Pokeball Reverse Holo as well. So, and that includes the Pokemon and the trainers and all of the other item cards. All of that stuff is all going to be available in the Reverse Holo and the Pokeball Reverse Holo. And then we have, there's also EX cards. The EX cards are not, they're obviously, there's just one EX card. They're not, they don't have different versions of it. Same with the A-Spec cards as well. There's not different versions of the A-Spec cards either. So, and then you start with the secret rares. So these are the Japanese versions of a lot of what, a lot of the chase cards that are going to be included in this set.
Yep, we're seeing these so soon. And that's what I was talking about for our audio folks. We just got a bunch of the chase cards online here, and just check it out on YouTube, or I'm assuming we're going to have the video on Spotify as well. Of course, you can see all your evolutions in their SIR glory, and then below there is just the Master Ball variant of the evolution. It's going to be, and looking online when you're trying to look at the top chase cards for this set, that Moonbryon is doing well, but that Master Ball Umbreon is doing fairly well as well.
Yeah.
The Master Balls are going to be hot, so if you see one of those, get your sleeve out, get your penny sleeve out, get your double sleeve out, because we fixing to go through the go to the moon.
Go to the so yeah, I mean the Master Ball reverse hollows, it kind of adds another, it's kind of like adding another rarity level, really. Not above SAR or anything like that, but there's a kind of another rarity level kind of in the middle with the Master Ball reverse hollows. So you could get, in theory, a Pokeball reverse hollow and a Master Ball reverse hollow in the same pack. So
that'd be so nice.
Yeah,
and those God packs too that have pretty much all the or like a lot of the evolution. Those God packs are a hard chase right now. Have you seen people opening those?
Yeah, I've seen a couple videos of people opening those. I think only in the Japanese sets,
but still, yeah. I haven't seen many in English yet, but them opening and just every single one is one of these SIR evolutions. Oh, it's so crazy. Good. Oh man. Anything else you want to talk about for Prismatic Evolution? I know we're going to be covering it. We're going to be sending a lot of videos.
Yeah, we're going to just be watching out this week for any news. And you can be looking forward next week whenever we release a video about our experience chasing Prismatic Evolution. It's definitely going to be an experience. This next week. So, we'll definitely keep you guys posted. We'll definitely be recording and preparing some content for you guys. So
it's gonna be so good.
Hopefully it ends well.
Yes, hopefully I get my binder, he gets his ETB, we get to rip a few packs, and everybody lives. And then we don't get a halt of any more product for the next 3 months. If
we do get it in our hands, we'll have some opening videos for you guys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna live stream that. Like honestly, is it gonna make it back to the studio, or is it just gonna get ripped up like a little gremlin in their
the parking lot?
I don't know. I may open up that. I don't know. I've just been. It's like a kid.
What, you don't want to keep? You don't want to get one to keep it sealed?
No,
it's not possible.
I don't care.
I'm opening it all.
I want it. I'm not going to sit and stare at it. I'm not going to sell it. It's mine. So that wraps up our cardboard corner. Now we go into Pocket Play. There are also a lot of things going on in TCG Pocket. New set A2. We have a release date for that. Nice. Trading's coming, allegedly, and we have not announced, but we have a very good idea of when trading's coming to the TCG Pocket. And also, we got some information about that sweet little Charmander Squirtle Wonder Pick. So we're going to keep on scooting and booting there. The lesser interesting of our item is going to be that Charmander and Squirtle Wonder Pick event. Exclusive Blastoise items are going to be in the shop. So you can go in there, you do some wonder picks, and you have opportunities to get those handy dandy Charmander or Squirtle promo cards. Those are the last ones in our promo card set right now.
Okay. Yeah.
So after you get those, your promo set should have only one single card remaining to get. You'll only have all of us will have one card remaining on our promos.
What card is that?
And that's our Pokedex A8, which I'm going to get into in a second because we have a very good theory based on that. The release date for trading might be. But for the Charmander and Squirtle Wonder Pick event, you get these two cards just in Wonder Picks, free, either Chansey picks or premium picks. You can get a hold of those. There's a lot of Blastoise and blue-themed items, icons, coins. They're all there. They all look pretty nice, and I'm excited to get a hold of them. I've already completed this. I completed it in like a day, so... for the phase 1 challenges, and then part 2 challenges are going to release on January 15th.
Okay, cool.
So the 15th will get you more challenges, and you can get the rest of those items and knock them out.
Awesome.
Do you like how those cards look, or?
Yeah, I always like a Charmander. And a Squirtle, really.
Yep. Looking forward to it. So that Charmander and Squirtle Wonder Pick event is going to be pretty great, but guess what? Set A2. We have an idea when it's coming out, January 29th.
January 29th, yeah.
And
so I'm guessing that's probably going to be at midnight on January 29th?
Yeah, it should be like 12, yeah.
Is it the 29th, like going into the 30th? I don't know.
It should be like the 29th. So like if you're sitting on there on the 28th at 11:59 your time,
it'll update it.
And it scratches midnight, you go to home and you go back and forth and they'll be like the date changed and then bam, they're there.
Awesome.
The card should be added like a day or two before. They should get downloaded, and we should be able to see them in the Pokedex a few days before. And you bet your bippy we're going to be showing you when they come out. Hit the subscribe button, please.
So for now, it's the set hasn't been named yet. It was like a week before when we got the Mythical Island drop, before Mythical Island came out. So maybe something will come out soon about the theme of the set or what it's going to be called. Right now, it's just called the A2 expansion set, and it is expected on January 29th. So it is expected, or speculated rather, that this set will heavily feature Pokemon and trainers from the Johto region. Genetic Apex set feature Pokemon from Kanto, the original 151, and some.
Dang.
But so this time we're gonna hopefully be getting the Johto Pokemon, which is obviously the next, from Pokemon Gold and Silver. So the second series. So maybe it's a theme we're picking up here where we're gonna kind of go in order, at least for now.
Yep. Clefia, Steelix.
Yeah, Steelix. Oh,
wow, man, that's gonna be a good one. I'm really looking forward to it.
For sure, yeah. I mean, and that's speculation. There is a little bit of what's it gonna be, and
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna get it one day, and you bet we're gonna be reporting it to you. But we do know we were able to find actually from some data miner that it looks like it may have a new rarity type as well. So we're thinking that based upon this has been circulating a little bit, that there'd be a rainbow rarity that's going to be introduced, and it could be a variant of a crown rare card. It's still hard to tell, but it could have unique visual animations, effects, and it seems like this rainbow rarity is inspired similarly in that respect, but present in the physical card games, such as like a hyper rare or something. If you thought that your crown rares were going to be hard to get, I think these rainbow rares are going to give us a run for our money.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you would think getting a crown rare, maybe it's like a variant of a crown rare, or is it like a step above crown rare? I don't know.
Looking at the latter, I think it might be.
It'll be hard to get for sure,
but
harder pull.
As soon as we get more information, we're reporting it. There's so much good stuff happening in our world right now, and and we're excited to share with you. But this is the thing I'm excited about. Remember, I was telling you about that Pokedex.
Yes, the Pokedex.
That is promo A8. That should be, once you complete, if you've been keeping up with everything, that will be the last promo card that you have available. This has been but confirmed that this is going to be given to us as a gift. You're just going to get it at some point. And based on data mining shows that it might be January 20th. So we're thinking that trading may be coming to us January 20th based upon this card alone. And I know that it's a good speculation. It hasn't been confirmed, but in case if it is right, you heard it here first. If it's wrong, we were just alleging.
It's just alleged,
but
allegedly. So we're definitely hoping. I mean, they did confirm that there was limited trading coming in January. We don't know at this point what trading is going to look like, if it's going to cost shine dust, or if there's going to be some other kind of currency built into the game that it's going to cost to trade. I would think that there's going to be it's going to make you give up something in order to trade, probably similar to whenever you trade in Pokemon Go. There's currency involved in that as well. So
I think so.
And it also depends on the rarity and all of that. So I'm assuming that's going to be something along those lines where you're going to have to pay shine dust or something like that in order to do a trade. So
and it's assumed you're going to be trading similar rarity, like you just say.
Yeah.
But we do know that it's going to keep the language of the card as it was pulled. So if you extra super special completionists that need to have the set, in all the languages or have had it in all languages, and you just really want to go that extra mile, there's hope. But it could be assumed you're gonna have to trade something. You're gonna probably have to keep 2 of each of the cards maybe in your decks, something like that. I don't know, but I'm telling you, the moment we get information, we're gonna be talking about it.
For
we're
sure,
excited
because we're going to be trading immediately as well.
Yeah.
We've been waiting for this.
The night training comes out, we're probably going to just sit there and do as much trading amongst us. We've completed the basic sets for both sets already. So
yeah, it's probably going to be a lot more. I would imagine that trading is going to be a lot more appealing going into the A2 set that's coming out.
Yes,
because at this point, most people that are playing this game consistently have probably already completed the set, at least the standard set.
Yeah.
I still have special rares to pick up on both sets, the Mythical Island and Genetic Apex.
I got plenty of those.
And we might be able to trade some of those to.
I hope so.
Because we both have a handful of each. So
I can't get a gold card to save my life, but gosh, if you want an immersive Mewtwo, I have now 9 immersive Mewtwo's.
I think that's fun.
If I could zoom into my face and you could see the tear pooling in my eye. Yeah. Okay. Trading. Looking forward to it. I have immersive Mewtwo. I can't get a Mew. I got a gold Mew. That's
You
the
got the
only
gold
gold.
Mew? Hey,
I got
there
the
you
gold Mew, but that's
Yeah.
the only gold card I have.
Hey, and you know what? You know what's we have a spot in our Discord where you can brag and share your rare pulls. We want to see, what you pulled, especially with the Prismatic coming out.
Mm-hmm.
If you pull the Moonbreon, we want to know about it.
Oh,
or any of the big chase cards.
See it.
We want to see it. We want to know about it, and we want to enjoy that as a community. So you can go and join our Discord.
bit.ly/PSS Discord.
Nice. There's a space in there for us to engage with our community. Now, kicker, if you join us now, truly say that you were here with us from the beginning, which is pretty cool because we are going to make it big one day.
Absolutely.
It's happening.
And we have a role. You join soon, you're going to be our
the
number
special
one
role.
fan. And
Number
you'll have
one.
that special Discord role for a majority of time. And I could assume whenever we do some paid things, it'll be fun stuff for you too.
Yeah, one day, hopefully.
But
and yeah, you want to be with us from the beginning. So
absolutely.
Join us.
We have a lot of value to offer you. But you know what time it is?
It's go time.
It's go time.
Metapod Metakiller?
No.
Oh.
Never. Metapod Metakiller.
Whoops. Sorry.
Not as much going on in this. Shh. No. I want you to
I
stop.
need to get it
Our
queued back
retention's
up.
gone.
I need to get Metapod Metakiller queued back up for the.
No. Our retention's gone. Everybody heard that.
I've got to get it. I've got to get it queued back up for the release of the new card set.
Everybody heard you say that, and they have left. There's nobody listening anymore.
It's my tagline, people. January 19th, we're gonna have a Shadow Ho-Oh raid, which is pretty cool. So you can get your hands on that Shadow Ho-Oh.
Get you maybe a shiny Shadow.
Yeah, it can be shiny. Yes, there's a increased chance of it being shiny as well. We have a Community Day Classic coming on January 25th for Ralts.
Womp womp.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be honest with you. After TCG Pocket, I'm so tired of Ralts and Gardevoir.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of the meta deck. That's why I use the Metapod Metakiller. But anyway, you do have a chance of getting the shiny Ralts, which, if you're a Pokemon Go buff, you definitely want to get all the shinies you can. And then coming this Tuesday, January 14th, Roselia is going to be in the spotlight in the afternoon. Increased chance for shinies, an opportunity for you to build up your candy stock and all that to evolve your Roselia. So... And that's really all we have on Pokemon Go right now.
We're just mainly excited about TCG and physical cards, and we like our shiny cardboard digital card. We love it.
I think with all the news out of the way, I kind of want to circle back around a little bit to the whole scalper situation and the reselling and all that. Because I think everybody in the community is really kind of feeling this right now and feeling the frustration. I don't know. It is frustrating. Because I really just want to, I just want to go get a ETB for Prismatic, and I just, I want to go, and I'll enjoy that.
Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to walk into a store and just get a hold of it, and not have to be like, oh, I see it. maybe I'm not quite prepared to buy it yet, but I just saw it, so I have to buy it.
Yeah,
I would like to be able to choose when I want to. And I know that makes it less valuable or less collectible if it's just always available. It makes it, I guess that's the slot machine that we play here, is also getting.
I mean, there's a difference between not collect. I mean, think about Surging Sparks, right? Like you can't just go to the store and just buy Surging Sparks. Like even now,
no,
you can't just go to the store and be like, oh, I'm gonna pick me up a couple packs of Surging Sparks. It's pretty hard to find, at least for us. I mean, in our local area, any store that I go to, I've gone maybe a couple times and gotten lucky, and gotten my hands on some Surging Sparks, but really, there's not a whole lot out there available. So, I think that the idea of Prismatic Evolutions being the fact that if we do get our hands on it this week, that's great. But I feel like after this week, it's going to be hard to find it again. You know, which is just really unfortunate. So I mean, I just wanted to talk about that and maybe just address that in the community, and just say we feel the struggle.
We feel the struggle.
Yeah, we feel the struggle.
But we also talk about it in our Discord a little bit, or as more people get into our Discord, we may post, hey, we would be posting right now that GameStop has packs still available for Journey Together.
For sure. Yeah.
So
and
we could work together to maybe try to find, at least inform our community that is hopefully collectors and not scalpers. Then we could help each other find them.
For sure. And I mean, I just think that, the whole thing with Journey Together on Thursday, just like selling on instantly and the website crashing, it like banned me from the website. It was like, you're trying to access this website too much. And I'm like, I'm just trying to buy one BTB.
I just want to refresh the page, man. I just want to refresh.
In the meantime, they're ordering 100 boxes or whatever they order. I don't even know. Stick with it. It'll come around eventually, and hopefully things slow down a little bit at some point. And maybe try not to get discouraged, and like I said,
or just take solace that now maybe Sparks is going to be available.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. That's what I was kind of getting to, is that Surging Sparks hasn't really been available, but hey, maybe it's time to, if you are able to get your hands on some Prismatic, that's great. Pull some cards, start your collection, and and then maybe go chase Sparks for a little bit, because it should be more widely available, I would think, because people are going to be after Prismatic now. And, eventually the same thing will happen whenever Journey Together releases. We can chase Prismatic. Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
That's wishful thinking. It seems there's a lot of folks talking that this or Journey Together is going to be one of the more intense card goings that we've had ever. And it's hard to measure it because we haven't had a situation like this where this renaissance of the physical cards it's wild that the little mobile game has inspired so many people in mainstream. Like everybody is interested in it. Like even my spouse is like interested in it, and normally she'd never be
interested in cards at all.
She'd never be interested in collecting these little pieces of cardboard. But even she knows about it and is interested. Now, luckily, she hasn't quite gotten into this cogwheel, and I hope that she can save yourself if you're new here. If you're new,
it sounds expensive.
If you're new to the hobby, save yourself. Run. Or actually, no. Run, but stay with the podcast.
Find what you want to chase, right? Find what you want to chase and what you want to go after. And you don't have to go after the new sets. You can go after a certain Pokemon. You can go after whatever you want. But find what you enjoy and what you like, and go after that.
What makes you happy?
Yeah, what makes you happy. You don't have to go after Prismatic Evolutions. We all do want to, and if we get our hands on it, we're going to. But you can enjoy this hobby without going after the biggest, newest set.
Yep. You don't have to spend $170 on ETB. You may think that it's gonna make enjoy this hobby. The thing is, at the end of the day, I do love looking at other people's sets whenever they have a cool thing. But at the end of the day, my set's the one that I'm the most excited about.
For sure.
And
all my pitch yachts.
Yeah, all my Lechonks. That's what makes me happy. And all of my sets that I have paid only retail or below on. And that's what makes me happy. And I'm not spending $170 on the ETB. Eventually, it'll be really cheap. Go buy a single for 4 cents on the internet if you really want it. And
It'll come around eventually. You'll be able to get your hands on it, but just know that you don't have to go after, pay all this money to enjoy the hobby. You know, you can really find what you like and find your niche within the hobby and enjoy it. And we just encourage everybody to do that and enjoy something. But I mean, I just wanted to bring that up and talk about that. I think to close up, I think that's important. I hate to see people losing interest in the hobby because of those things. So
yeah,
yep,
it'll all be available, and there's always value where you find value. So
exactly.
Live your best. I mean, I'm finding value in just getting. I found that I'm starting to like just having duplicates. I have a set of Crown. The Crown is what I've been focusing on the most, but now I'm starting to get duplicates, and I'm kind of proud that I have 6 duplicates of a card, and I'm like, it's kind of nice that I have almost 3 or 4 sets of basics. I'm kind of like, is this a problem? And so,
you're saying that you've completed Stellar Crown 6 times over?
The basic card, like no hollow, no nothing. Now I do have a good bit of hollows, reverses, and all that good stuff. Far from completing the set, but as far as like normal cards, it's fairly complete, and 2 or 3 times or 4 times over.
Hey, whatever you enjoy, right?
I mean, I'm just finding I love sorting it, and and then I have this big pile of bulk that if somebody's like, man, I need some Stellar Crown, I was like, I got you.
I got all the Stellar Crown.
I got you. And do you need 2? Do you need 3?
Do you need 4?
So anywho, and speaking of which, I got some Obsidian Flame for you that you can look
perfect.
through. That I know that Obsidian Flame's your set, and so I was like, no.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right.
I need to look through your stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you're joining us later on or whenever you're joining us, we really appreciate you watching, especially if you're still here at the end of the video. That's incredible. And if you made it this far, there's no reason for you not to like and subscribe and share,
leave us a comment.
comment.
If you made it this far, you deserve to tell us what we need to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. Give us some, we are actually looking, there's some obvious stuff that we're trying to cover here, but we're actually looking for more content, and we have some great ideas and some stuff coming up. We're definitely going to be talking about the video game side of things and stuff soon. So there's going to be a little bit of everything here, but we want to know what you want to hear. We want to know what you want us to talk about. We're happy to talk about it. We're happy to learn about it. Even if we don't know a lot about it, we're happy to, that's why we're doing this. So
we're young in our journey as well.
Absolutely.
So why not? And if you comment, actually, if you join our Discord, bit.ly/PSS Discord, no spaces, no capitals, no nothing, just bit.ly/PSS Discord. If you join and you you comment on this video, or you're on the Discord, do both if you want. But if you comment on this video, Metapod Metakiller, and then give me a thumbs down emoji.
No.
Give me a thumbs down emoji. Only a thumbs down emoji. Don't listen to him. Give him a thumbs down emoji, and then we know that you're one of the ones. You're one of us. You stayed to the end of this video.
I think you mean
and
you're
then
one
then we get to take advantage,
because the real followers are going to use the Metapod Metakiller deck.
No, they're going to give us a thumbs down. So then we can know that you stayed to the end, and you're a real player here, not this guy. So let us know, and we'll listen to you. Also, some milestones coming up. We might be having 1,000 views at some point.
Oh.
We'll buy 1,000 cards. Maybe at some point we get to like 100,000 subscribers or something, and we're gonna buy it. And when we get to 100,000 subscribers, we're gonna buy 100,000 cards.
100,000.
100,000.
Oh my gosh! Why didn't we talk about this offline before? You can't make these promises while we're on air.
Guess what happens when we get to 1 million subscribers?
No, I don't want to know.
It's gonna be like a palette, and I'm gonna sort through all of it. It's gonna be so good. Not packs. No.
He's talking about like bulk.
But it's gonna be still really good. You heard it. Subscribe.
You heard it here.
Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Be well, be loved. Adios.